Welcome. So in this lesson, we're going to be talking about matching and allocation problems, and we're going to begin by speaking about bipartite graphs. So hopefully, just by looking at the word bipartite, you can see two different things in there. Bi means two, and partite means parts, so two parts. So a bipartite graph shows connections between two vertices in two separate groups. All right, so for example, A, B, and C represent three countries competing at the Olympics, and E, F, and G represents three events at the Olympics. So here is our bipartite graph, and we've been told that A, B, and C represent three countries at the Olympics. So it might be Australia, it might be New Zealand, and it might be America. So that's one group, and then we have another separate group, E, F, and G, and they represent three events at the Olympics. So it could be running, it could be swimming, and it could be diving. And now, our bipartite graph is going to show connections between vertices in two separate groups. So it's going to show us the connections between this group of countries and this group of events. So if we look here, Australia is competing in running, it's competing in swimming, it's competing in diving. However, New Zealand is competing in just swimming and just diving. And then finally, we have America, which is also competing in diving, swimming, and running. Now, hopefully you can see it wouldn't make any sense at all to connect this way, would it? It wouldn't make any sense to have connections that way. So let's rub those out. That doesn't make any sense. You can't have connections those ways. It can only be from this group of countries to this group of events. So what information can we gain from the graph above? So here it is right here. We can determine which countries are performing in which events. So that is a nice little introduction as to what bipartite graphs are.